Hello. We are on the other phone today. And the king right here. And hope everybody's doing good. Making a rounds. Making a rounds. You get to see your king. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt again. I love these shirts. They really make me bulge. They really show every bulge in me, and they're and that's the bottom line. And as far as losing hair, the more hair I lose, the more head I get, folks. The more hair I lose, the more head I get. And I haven't turned on my members thing or put on to where I can actually collect money from this YouTube stuff yet, but I'm working on it. I'm slow. I'm a little bit slow doing things. That's all. I'm trying to climb out of debt. You people know how it is. Always something comes up to where you think you're doing good, and then where some expense comes up, and you have to spend more money here and there, and I'm not like the Gremlin Elf gets everything, have Sims buying them stuff and all that, computers and money to come down here and money to do that, and nor would I want to be like the Gremlin Elf. They have a bunch of simps buy me money. That's kind of scary. It's creepy, man. Is that metal? Looks like it to me. Hold on. No, it's not. It's been rather dry lately around here. Hi, Lolly.
Good morning. How are you?
What do you think about that escaping the buoy weirdo? What a fucking weirdo
That's a
that should be.
strange.
What
That's
a
a
weirdo
strange
that should
guy.
be.
He gets a disability income on the third Wednesday or whatever it is, and that's when he bought that computer for Dum Dum. But you know what I heard briefly, Dum Dum on what I heard about 2 minutes of his thing, and he said, "Oh, he's thanking forever," and he said, "If you ever need me to mow your lawn, let me know." And I'm thinking, he's He's homeless. He doesn't have a lawn. That's an easy thing to say, isn't it? Look, Bruce, everything
He
needs
don't
to
even
mow
live
your
by
lawn.
him. He don't
He
even own a
doesn't have a
lawnmower himself, that fucking gremlin now.
he John, he doesn't have a house. He lives in his van. He doesn't have a
I know
lawn
that.
to mow. So it's
What a
easy to
weirdo
say
that
that.
dude is, man.
Yep, he's a
What a
weird.
weirdo.
That way he'll never have to do anything to thank him because he doesn't have a lawn.
He walks into his dad's house one time. Look, I have a house. It was his dad's house. This guy's a real fucking weirdo, man. No wonder he don't have any fucking money. He's giving it all the noodles. He's a simp. He must
Yeah.
want to suck his dick. Who would give another guy money like that? That's a fucking weird shit.
Well, I heard that was what I heard. That's what it is. He wants to suck his cock and he wants to have sex
Oh,
with
he's
him and all
extremely
this stuff.
gay.
So that's why he's doing it. Yeah, I
This
heard
guy's
that.
extremely gay, man. What a weirdo. Buys them computers and stuff like a bitch. He's like a bitch. A bitch and he.
Yep.
I think Noodles is going to have to suck his cock to make up for it, you know? It's like.
No, Noodles said all he was going to do is mow his yard, and of course he doesn't have a yard. So that, in other words, Noodles isn't going to do anything.
In other words, that's a hidden message. I'll come over and I'll suck your cock. You know, mowing lawns, sucking cock.
No, I think it's a hidden message that he's a jerk and he's never going to do anything to thank him.
He's a weirdo, that dude, man. He's a strange fucking weirdo. He's like a Norm F. On welfare.
Have you ever seen that guy?
Somebody should report this fucking guy. Did I ever see him?
Have you ever? Yeah.
Did I ever see the guy?
Yeah. Do you know what the guy looks like? Is what I'm asking.
No. Do you?
No. I thought maybe you'd seen a
Nobody's
picture
seen him.
of
He's a fucking weirdo. He's another weirdo. You know, there's a pedophile ring going around. He's a pedophile, probably, like a pedophile ring, and they help each other out, you know?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Fucking weirdo, man. They're all pedophiles. They're a motherfucker pedophile ring. Oh, breaking news. CBWPDX couldn't take care of her dog anymore, so she put it down. She killed it.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
She couldn't. She's too busy simping, giving money away to everybody and on tour and all this kind of shit that she neglected her dog, and it got kicked in the head by a horse. And then she didn't take it to the vet, and it finally got so sick or something from neglect that instead of paying a couple $100, she put it down. That's the breaking news. I don't want to hear about that. That's the report I got.
Okay, well, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. I don't want to hear any more about putting dogs down for no reason.
J-Mac probably screwed it up the ass.
Hey, fun in the sun. How are you?
These people fuck animals because they can't talk and they can't report it, you know? They got to take it. They just got to take it. There's a lot of them out there. There's sick motherfuckers out there, man. Fucking animals and all kinds of shit.
I don't want to dwell on animal abuse this morning if we could not, maybe.
I mean, Noodles used to brag that fucking a sheep is like fucking a woman or something. Not that he knows about women. He wanted to fuck a sheep before because he said that's like a girl or something he heard or something. These are sick fucking people, Lolly. You're not dealing with normal people. Look at Carlos.
Exactly.
These sick motherfuckers, man. These sick motherfuckers. Who did what now? Well, the news report I got in, and I'm reporting the news. I mean, don't shoot the messenger. That PDX couldn't take care of her dog anymore because she's been neglecting it for
Okay.
years, and they put it down.
Mhm.
They killed it. They took it to a vet instead of paying a couple
Okay.
$100 to
Okay.
solve the problem, the abuse that it had, the rectum problem. They put it down.
Okay,
And
we
that's
heard it already, John.
No, Fun and his son wanted to know what was going on.
Fun in the Sun said that sucks. He didn't ask another question.
No, before that. I'd like to get a full report. Maybe we can get a hold of the veterinarian and find out what the hell's going on. The veterinarian in the area.
Fun in the Sun said pets are off limits in my book. Mine as well, Fun in the Sun.
Well, look at Noodles. When the dog was a pup, it kept like hanging on him, and he kicked it down the stairs and broke its leg as a puppy. Noodles' dog. You didn't think I forgot about that one, did you?
Okay, keep on. Talk about all kind of animal abuse for an hour or two. Right.
And look at Carl. It's like chatting with a chimpanzee. Carl 2.0 is an animal. He's like chatting with a chimpanzee. Ever chat with a chimpanzee before?
No, I haven't.
I think zombies want a fucking goldfish. That zombie's a weird motherfucker, man. He's a weird motherfucker. He's another one I think would fuck a goat, an animal, whatever the fuck he was. I know he would. I mean, zombies is nice in my ass. Somebody that eats maggots and sticks cupcakes up his ass. Zombies is normal my ass. But I wanted to touch on PDX. Abusing
Yeah, well, you
poor
touched
animals
on
like
it.
that, you know what I mean? And advertised it, How would we know this if it wasn't true?
Oh. Oh.
And then all the donations she got to take the dog to the vet, and then she wound up killing the dog.
Okay, how did she kill it? Did she stomp it into the ground, John, with her boot?
Well, how do you think she
Fuck's
killed
sake.
it? She took it to the vet.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to know about it. You made a nice announcement 3 or 4 times. That's great.
I had to make it 10 times.
You'll have to make it 50,000 times.
Oh, Anderson Henderson is staying awake days and days, but Lolly says he cheats, but I don't know.
Yeah, throw
Lolly
Lolly
says
under
he
the
cheats.
bus. Throw Lolly right fucking under the bus. Okay. That's what you like to do.
You said he crawls under the couch and sleeps 20 minutes at a time.
I didn't say anything of the kind. You're making all this stuff up. I have a good relationship with Anderson, and you want to crush that, so it's not going to work.
I want Anderson to go so delirious and hallucinate so much, he goes over to Noodles and maybe we can convince him to go after Noodles. Because, once you start hallucinating, from being awake so long. He can go crazy. Being sleep deprived, that's how they used to torture people back in the military or something, I heard. Every time they would go to doze off, they would shock them and wake them up.
You like torturing people, don't you?
I want to torture Kitten Cat. Kitten Cat's worried. He put streams up that I'm gonna torture him to death. I don't really want to torture him. I just want to take his eyeballs out, cut his tongue off, puncture his eardrums, and cut his fingers off. Mr. Will. Mr. Will.
Hey, Mr. Will.
What's going on? Attention, Mr. Will. So, any dirt, any drama, anything for you, or?
I don't know anything. I just had gotten up when you called me, so I haven't been on YouTube. Sorry.
Were you up
I
late
don't
last
have
night?
anything in my. I don't know. I don't have anything in my anonymous inbox this morning, and I wasn't
Nothing
on
but rain
YouTube
for
this
me.
morning. So I can't help you.
Nothing but rain, huh, Mr. Will? I'm doing all right. Another day under the blue hell, Mr. Will. Another day under this blue hell. The blue hell. And some would say, oh, years ago things were better. It wasn't always better. It was always a blue hell. Don't believe that shit that, oh, back in the day things were better and all that. It's always been the same, Mr. Will. The people, how things are, everything's always been the same. It wasn't better back then. It was worse. It was worse. Without cameras and all that, it was worse. Trust me. If anything, it's better now. So when these folks says, oh, back in the day when I was growing up, or it was so much better than it is now. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. There were always pricks and motherfuckers in here, Only things are in the open now. Things are in the open more now because of the cameras and all that. There were always pricks and everything, The police used to beat people up. There was no cameras. And get away with it, like punch you and do all kind of shit. Kick you and all that and get away with it, everything. Other people, other things. People used to do whatever they want, like, adults and all that, everything. It was no better back then. That's a fucking tale. The world's always been fucked up like this. I mean, look at some of these fucking people. They're the ones that caused the thing to be it is today. The other generation, the older generations, caused how things are today. That tells you how fucked up they were. When I was growing up, oh no, I ain't getting away with that. I mean, you know. People are more wimpy now, that's for sure. They're wimpier. But they were still motherfuckers back then, like, you know. People were more isolated back then. There was no computers, no cell phones, no nothing. You were more isolated. And that's the bottom line of all bottom lines, because I told you so. Back then, though, if you had a fight, you go behind the barn and you settle like men, you know, with your fists. That's what you did. You go behind the barn or the schoolyard and you settle it like that. You know, there was no cameras in schools, no guns, and no police in there. If two people had a problem, you meet after school and go in the back and handle it like that. You go in the back of the fucking school. Or if you had a problem like I do with the elf, you go in the back and you handle it. Nowadays, Noodles wants to call the fucking police. Oh, he's gonna beat me up. Back then, they would have laughed him right out of the fucking thing. You know, you go back and you handle it like an adult, like a duel. You know what I mean? You have like a duel. You go back there and you. There's no running to the police over this nonsense. Like Bergs, he got mouthy with a couple kids. They beat the shit out of him and stole his bike. That's how it used to be. See? And Berg says, "Oh, they stole my bike." Well, you probably got mouthy with them, you know. And how come you didn't fight them? Why did you let them do that, Bergs? Why would you let somebody steal your bike? Why did you pick the one out of there and like, okay, one of you, let's fight? Why did you just let them do it, you pussy? Bergs. Instead, you got slapped around and they took your bike and you took it and you ran, you little weasel. Now you want to mouth off behind the scenes on some computer because you know that the person's there in front of you. You wouldn't act that tough if they were in front of you, Berg. So you found that you could get away with it now, mouthing over here like the Kitten Rat, like Carl 2.0, like Noodles. They found out now that they could be thousands of miles away and get away with it. In real life, you don't think they'd be acting this way. They'd get the shit kicked out of them. Like they probably did all their life. And that's how come now they feel powerful because they can say this stuff and get away with it miles and miles away. Yeah, it makes them feel powerful. Oh, look what I said, and he can't do nothing about it. I can hide behind a computer so nobody knows who I am and say and do what I want, and there's nothing he could do about it. That's how they think. They feel powerful by it. When in real life, they'd get their asses kicked. So this makes them feel, it makes them feel, you know, that makes them feel good that they could do that. You know what I mean? I could bully this real big guy and get away with it because he don't know who I am and makes you look weak and like a sissy. Especially when I just call you all out on it right now, like I'm doing. When you clarify what they're doing, then it makes them look like a pussy, what they really are, because that's what it comes down to. It's exactly what they're doing. They hide so you don't know who they are, so they can say and do what they want, because they can't face you. They can't fight physically to you. So it makes them feel powerful to hide behind the things. The Kitten Rat, the Carl 2.0, the J-Max, and the rest of them. They're all talk thousands of miles away. When you're face to face, they're not all talk. You think Kitten Rat or Carl 2.0 or you think they'd be saying this or J-Mac to my face? Or this Escaping the Boy? You really think he would be saying this stuff to my face? I'd bitch slap them all and they'd be running, oh, help, help, help me, like the Gremlin Elf did.
Okay, Jerry, who's really seasoned, you can just get the F out. You know, we don't want to play around with your fake custody
I
this
have her in a
morning.
boy Deadpool.
No, she doesn't. She's just coming in here trying to troll. You're a failure as a troll. Try again.
There was a Clint Eastwood movie called The Deadpool. And one guy was actually exterminating people so he would win the contest. And it was called The Deadpool.
Nick made a post calling out TAC fans for cowardly running between their tail with their legs, between their legs against Noodles. Look, we're taking down all those videos, though.
They didn't take them down. They were struck. They were struck. You know how I know? Because I had them on my thing, and when I clicked it, it says there was a copyright claim against them. They had to
if
take
they
them
were
down.
struck. Okay.
They were struck, Lolly.
Okay, if you say so.
I'm saying so.
I heard you say
it. A copyright thing was against them.
What was who were they copyrighted? Who was the copyright against?
It says this video was removed due to a copyright claim. That's all it said. Because it's on my thing now, it says this video is unable when I shared it. And then when I click that, it says this video is unavailable due to a copyright claim. So them bastards, one of these bastards must have struck them or something. I don't know. So I don't think they took it down. I mean, but guess what? I filmed it all anyway. I filmed everything, and I got it under my shorts. I got it under my shorts, Junkyard Dog. They're rats and snitches. They try to go around and copyright you and all that. Noodles got a warning. He got his final warning. Now the strikes can begin. You get one warning, and he got it for posting Alf or something on his television thing. He's like a Norm F that's escaping the void. His mother died or something and left him all this money. So he's going around giving it to Noodles. Sick people.
So escaping the void's mother died?
So now he could
Is that
so
what you
now
said?
I'm not a detective, Lolly. I'm just reporting the news.
Well, that's what
And
you
now we
said. I
could go
thought you said
around.
that.
Don't question me. I don't want to answer any of your questions.
Right.
Now him and Lolly and the rest of them can go around with computers and do their pedophile stuff on computers now.
Lolly doesn't do any pedophile stuff. What are you talking about?
Oh, I meant not you. You know what I meant. Noodles.
You said Lolly.
Noodles and escaping the boy can do their
Correct that,
pedophile
please.
stuff.
Correct that. Fuck.
Now he can do his pedophile stuff on a computer, guys. That's good. Now he can't lie and say he don't have a computer when because I have it taped that he has a computer. So when he tells the judge, I don't have a computer, I'll say, yes, he does.
He always had a computer. He had
He
his
always
work
had a
computer.
computer. He tried to lie and say he don't have a computer, though. He tried to tell with that other idiot over there in court, I don't have a computer. I can't do that. I don't have a computer. Now he can't lie about it under oath.
Oh, he'll still lie. You watch.
I'm the only one without a computer around over here. These people are all sophisticated. See how they write things? It's all by computer. I do it by hand. I don't have the technology to do with that. And that's what the police said. They said, well, you write by hand. You don't have a computer or nothing. I said, that's right. I don't know how to do that. He says, these people use disk and everything else. It shows how... What?
Having a computer is not exactly sophisticated.
Melton John Hex escaped in a boat and his mother had a stroke.
Thank you.
Yeah, we know everything.
Well, you wouldn't reveal it, but thank you.
Everything that goes on.
Right.
When somebody sneezes, I know about it. And that's how he got that money. And he's spending it very quickly. All his mom's hard-earned money's going to Noodles. Isn't that sick? Isn't that sickening? And Noodles seems to find people when they get money somehow. I don't know how he does it. And Noodles wants to cut the guy's grass when he don't even own a house. His mom's drinking out of a straw and he's over there giving Noodles money. What a weirdo, man. What a weirdo these people are, folks. They are weirdos with a capital W. They are weirdos. This escaping the board is even a bigger weirdo than PDX. What a collection of weirdos. Carl the Crab, this guy, the Kitten Rat. What a bunch of weirdos, man. I've never seen so many weirdos collaborating together. They stick together. They're a bunch of weirdos. You know, I never seen Carl the Crab give anybody any kind of money. Not a nickel, not a dime. Not a nickel, not a dime.
No, he just sucks the cock of that dumb over there.
Cut the fucking
He's a
wire.
little sweet like that. Sweet crab.
He's sweet.
Sweet crab. You know how it is.
He don't give anybody a nickel. He never gave anybody a nickel. Not one nickel.
He's given the same amount as perks.
I know the cabbage dumped his ass because they didn't have any money. The cabbage got rid of him. You know, the cabbage is all about money. The cabbage got rid of him. Not that they were ever together anyway, but she broke contact. She found him very, very strange. He was acting very, very strange, apparently. And she decided to go her separate ways from communicating with him. Meanwhile, Sig has his freaking shorts down to his ankles. Getting off on all this shit. And that, my friend, but yeah, the Krusty Krab, he's a terrible person. A very mean-spirited, terrible. Isn't he ever happy? Do you ever hear him? The guy's never happy. He's miserable. But wouldn't you be if you're impotent like that your whole life? He's an impotent guy. Never happy. He
The
says
80-year-old
sex is everything.
pedophile crab.
The crab says
Junkyard
sex
Dog
is
says the
everything.
80-year-old.
The crab says sex isn't everything. You know what the translation is? I'm impotent. That's the translation.
Junkyard Dog said that the 80-year-old pedophile crab is in the Nick's community page trying to deflect Nick's post about Noodles being a pedophile into something else. Junkyard said the only time Carl the Crab is happy is when he pays a street hooker. Carl needs to pay for sex.
They don't even want to deal with him, man. You ever see that guy? The cabbage. The cabbage. Without a cabbage, didn't even want it. Carl's broke. Tell him to cam up. Now what? Hey, there's a fire engine. Woo! Jeff, where are you, Jeff?
Just riding on the fire engine.
Jeff, you would be proud. There's a fire engine. Hope it's not headed to my place. So what'd you hear about your boy G? What's going on with your boy G? Lolly?
I told you I haven't been on YouTube all morning, John. I haven't heard anything. I didn't get any information in my email box last night. So I don't know anything new.
I guess we don't need you up here then.
It doesn't have anything to do with you trying to be hateful and not wanting me up here. I was asleep this morning until you woke me up, and then I came up on your channel. What, am I supposed to stay up all night to try to get information for you? I sleep like normal persons do. Junkyard Dog said he's like Noodles. He needs to look through the thousands of hookers and escort websites just to see which one will finally take him like Noodles to try to find cops. Try to find that one stupid, dirty cop. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's what Noodles does, yeah.
It makes them feel important. They want to feel important, you know, like.
Yeah.
I shared Botter's video of Noodles rubbing Michelle Delaney's hand and wanting to hold her hand and all that. oh, can I feel your hand and can I touch you? It was fucking weird as shit. And it's up on my under shared video. Along with Noodles driving down the road saying, John, pull over. Don't go to this place. Stop. And it wasn't even me. It was pretending, trying to set me up again. It's all
That
on
happened a
my...
while ago.
Why?
I remember seeing that. That happened a while ago. I remember seeing it live.
Yeah, but I'm glad I have that clip.
Good, I'm glad you got it.
It shows slander. I'll tell you what, somebody gets a pumpkin on me and tries to carve it up.
Oh God, okay, John. You're so much better than everybody else. I'm happy for you.
Better than you midget.
You're not better than me. No one will help me when I'm calling from a different state. When you call from New Jersey and the person committing the crime is in New Jersey, they will help you. They won't help me from another state. I've already been done through that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I gotta unload this stuff.
Hello, Tina. Good morning.
Another cloudy day here, Lolly. Another cloudy day.
I guess it's better to have a cloudy day than pouring rain. That's good.
Cut my finger.
Oh, on the meadow?
There's not a day that don't go by when I don't cut my finger or something, you know?
You don't really like to wear gloves, right?
It's something though. My hands are so soft, you know? For all this bullshit, my hands are so soft. It's all that sunscreen I use all the time. PDX is like, oh, look at his face. I got more facial hair than he has, and look at his skin, how soft it is, and all that. And why is his face? It's like all soft because I fucking use screen what you would call it, sunscreen on it every day. I wash my face and I shave with sunscreen. I don't use soap. I use sunscreen. I don't use shaving
Is
cream. I use
today
sunscreen.
PDX Day?
And that's why my face is so smooth. For years.
Is today PDX Day?
Never off limits. I like it because every time I talk about her, she attacks you.
Yeah, you'd like that.
Every time I talk about her, she goes after you.
Yeah, that's why you like it. That's why you do it.
And it just stirs everything back up again, and I love it.
I know you love it when you get people to attack me.
The whole purpose of trolling is the troll is you got to manipulate everything and everybody and then look like the victim out of it.
But you're not supposed to troll me.
Not trolling you. I'm not saying I'm worried about you.
Oh, okay. But it doesn't matter because you can get her to attack me, but I won't hear about it because I'm not subscribed to her. I don't watch her. I don't follow her pages. So whatever.
I talking about somebody has nothing to do with anybody trolling you. I mean, that's between you and them. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm not mentioning your name to anybody or saying,
You just said every time you mention her, she goes after me, and you like it. That's what you just said.
Well, I have no control over that. That's between you and
You
her.
just said every time you mention her, she goes after me, and you like that. That's what you just said.
I didn't
You
say I
can't
like
take it
it.
back.
I didn't say I like
You
it.
did. Try the take back. You did.
Prove it. Prove it. I'll be like Hillary Clinton. I misspoke. I misspoke. That puts me in the clear if I misspoke. You know, I'm only human. I misspoke, okay? And you can't hold it against me for misspeaking, right?
Like when you misspoke earlier and called me a pedophile, were you misspeaking then too?
Lolly, I misspoke. I'm only human. I apologize. There, I'll do a Hillary Clinton, okay? And that way it puts me in the clear. And if you don't accept my apology, it makes you look like the bad guy. Because you're supposed to say, yes, I understand it. It was a mistake, and I forgive you. Tina, 3 misunderstood witch. Hi, Tina. How are you? Tina's here, Lolly.
I already greeted her while you were insulting me.
Let's go over the list of people. Let me describe these characters to you. What character do you want me to describe? Anybody, Lolly?
None of them.
How about the CBW crew? Anybody there?
None of them.
Do you want to make amends with these people? And we can let them back in the chat if you want to make amends.
No, I do not. They're all expelled.
What about that bitch? That bitch called MJ. She's a real Jewish bitch, isn't she?
I said I don't want to talk about any of them, John. Thank
That
you.
Jewish bitch MJ, she's a piece of work. Every time she has a fight with her own man, she's in love with me. You notice that?
Yeah, everybody's in love with you.
It's true. They're either infatuated or in love. You see all the hearts MJ sends me all the time. Lolly? She says she
It's
loves me.
not because it's not because she's in love with you. It's because she's trying to get to me, which she's not.
Here's Salvatore. The orca whale always turns everything sexual with me. The Jewish MJ, she's in love with me.
No, she's not. She hates you. She wouldn't look at you on the street.
We'll ask her. Yeah, but she gets a rise out of you.
No, she
Her whole
doesn't get a
purpose,
rise out of me. She's thirsty AF. I don't care what she does.
her whole purpose is to try to aggravate you. That's her whole thing.
But she doesn't. She's just a nuisance. She's like a rat that you see in the street.
Guns and Gears is in love with me. Noodles is in love with me. The Kitten Rat's been in love with me for 2 years. Seasons, it always turns it into sexual content. MJ sends me hearts. Weird shit. These people are weirdos, man.
Who cares? They're all losers.
Today is what, Thursday?
That's correct.
This is alcoholic day for them. They're out drinking right now and partying. They start in the
Yep.
morning and go all night. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is the alcoholic night for them all. That's their main week when they start drinking and partying. You can take a break if you want, Lolly. I mean, you don't have to stay up.
I don't need to take a break yet. I don't need to take a break yet. Thank you, though. In about another hour or so, I will.
want people to chat, and we have nobody chatting, and I don't understand. 16
Well, it's
people
early in
watching,
the
nobody
morning.
chatting.
It's early in the morning yet, and we always have lurkers. So
I
I don't
have
know
to
what to
check the
tell
block
you.
list. I'm gonna check the block
Maybe you
list
should
again
check
when
it.
I get a chance.
Maybe you should check it then if you feel the need. But the people that are on it need to be on it, so you'll probably take them off because trouble.
I guess I gotta read it while driving because he's seen another dad work. Why did the dad cross the road? He's seen another dad working on a car. Oh my god.
Why did the dad cross the road? I guess that's kind of supposed to be a chicken across the road joke. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, I'll laugh, Mr. Bill. Thank you.
Hello? What is going on? Let me see. Hey, we want more people chatting in here. It's open communication for everybody to chat. I mean, don't feel threatened. Believe me, I won't block barely anybody. I don't block. I will block barely anybody. It was PDX Simp Stoney whose dog got kicked in the head. The one who's a drug dealer. Oh, it was PDX's simp.
I was just reading that. It was PDX's Sim Tony whose dog got accidentally kicked in the head, the one who was the drug dealer.
Yeah, but PDX put her dog down today or yesterday.
Yeah, I heard you say that about 15 times. Thank you.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people in the chat.
Well, I'm talking to you though. So.
Stoney, the meth head. All our favorites haven't been coming lately. Where's the Japan girl at? I haven't seen her.
Becky loves Japan. She hasn't been here today. She doesn't usually come in the morning. She comes in the afternoon or the evening.
John, when are you going to try one of those THC drinks? What's it do? What does it do, Mr. Will?
Well, it's got the effect of marijuana.
Where do you get it at?
Any convenience store.
Any convenience.
Back in the cold box. Convenience store with all the other cold drinks. But watch out, they're marked like 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams, 25 milligrams. So start out slow.
Milligrams of what?
THC, John.
What is THC?
Tetrahydrocannabinol. It's the active ingredient in marijuana.
How much is a can of that?
I think it's like $6 or $8.
Have you tried it, Lolly?
No, I have not. I don't do drugs. Not interested.
Me either, but if you have to drink it, it's not really a drug, right?
It is a drug. It's THC, and it will come up in a blood test if they test your blood. It's a drug. It's THC. It's just in a liquid form. That's all.
Is that what Noodles drinks while he drives around?
Yep, he drinks 25 milligram, the highest one, and he's going to kill somebody eventually.
That dirty motherfucker, man. That dirty motherfucker. He even drives while drinking it. That dirty motherfucker.
He's a loser. He'll kill some small family member or child or something. I'm sure his daddy will get him off. Okay. Except for the family that loses their child. Mr. Wilson, it gets you high and you just chill and relax. Maybe eat a whole bag of chips. I think they sell them at liquor stores.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta unload this shit.
Okay.
5 people. Should we just end it?
Maybe we could start back later because it's just not the morning for people in here this morning.
I'll keep it running while I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Hey, John, I have something I have to take care of for about 20 minutes. I'll be back.
That's okay. I'm right here.
Okay, great.
be way better drinking alcohol for me. Oh my God, really? For her.